Oh boy, I'm absolutely parched after that one. Loads to talk about on that one there. But yes, thank you guys for joining me for Season 12 coverage of the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. It is going to continue to be round 2, and we are going to see JimmyFantastic, the Dwarven team, taking on this Wood Elf team of Drikk, XII. So let's go ahead, jump straight into the game without further ado, and watch the replay. And of course, in my preliminary prediction, it's going to be this Dwarven team of JimmyFantastic. I like them just a bit better than Drikk because these guys... This Dwarven team does have tackle, and the Wood Elves, in what I've seen from the last match, may not be up to the task against the skill of JimmyFantastic, but we'll see how he's going to do in today's match. That is Drikk Bowl. Wood Elf team of XII, coached by Drikk, one of the Xbox. Well, actually, it's not Xbox. It's going to be the. No, it is the Xbox champion. And we'll be facing off against JimmyFantastic, Murder, Death, Kill, the Dwarven team. So, agility versus not so agility. Who will have the better of it? So up for the World Cup. Figure League is going to make yet another permanent home. Oh yes, well we've already applied to get into the World Cup, so North American TTS League will be there. And of course, if you are looking for a league to join and you are in the North American evening playing time zones, we definitely are looking for loads of players. We have even the pits for the newer players out there, and North American TTS League, main league for the pro players out there. But yes, you guys out there could check it out, matchleague.com. Dwarves versus Wood Elves. Let's go ahead and quickly go over the skills. And as you can see here for JimmyFantastic Dwarven team, Murder, Death, Kill, does have Mighty Blow, does have Stand Firm, and does have Guard. This one here with more Guard, Stand Firm there, and more Guard right here. Lots of Stand Firm for Jimmy's guys from the Longbeards. Mighty Blow, of course, because you're not really a Murder, Death, Kill until you get the Mighty Blow for your Dwarven squad. Does have Guard for this one, Guard here for that one there as well. And the Dodge ability, more Stand Firm and Guard ability here for that Blitzer. And does have the very threatening huge ball carrier, +1 in movement allowance, +1 agility, and also the Blodge with that Sure Hands ability inherent. And on the Wood Elf side, we're going to see the tree with that block, grab, and the Guard ability. So a huge one-turn touchdown threat. Didn't really get to use them in the last game, but still able to make it through. Blodge here, and the Guard for that Line Elf, and then a Loner Line Elf, kick Line Elf right there with the block. Guard here, more Loner Line Elves, and does have a Dangerous Catcher, +1 in movement allowance, +1 in strength and agility. Pretty much a one-turn touchdown threat. Just needs one little bitty pushy. I think all he needs now is sidestep to complete him. But yes, he will have more catchers with that wrestle, and of course a War Dancer, the staple for the Wood Elf team. Shadowing and the diving tackle, Mighty Blow tackle, and the sidestep ability, and of course strip ball tackle and the Mighty Blow with that sidestep for that War Dancer here. We are definitely on our way to see who will be able to find and be able to hit pay dirt. Looks like it is going to be Murder, Death, Kill. He will opt to kick the ball to this Wood Elf team, but it appears Throw Rock is going to be negated by the Squeak Sandwich Kiosk. So no Throw Rocks, no Get the Ref. And as you see there, JimmyFantastic will be sporting a Wizard for today's match. Does not want to leave anything to chance. And I definitely don't blame him. Xbox champion here. Has won a Champions Cup before, but on the Xbox only. And Drikk is trying to find his way through and trying to make it to where he can win a PC Cup. We'll see though, he's going to have to get through some of the best players here on the planet. And it's the home of the current World Cup champion, Plug. Well, thank you for that, Scum. Yes, indeed. North American TTS League, we produce champions. And it's really due to the grind that we get these players through 2 times a week. No other league playing more than we do. Sure, a lot of players play in a lot of different leagues, but our league is definitely much different than those. Wood Elf team gonna just try to bash down the front 3 of this Dwarven line, and not really getting much out of it, but gonna get lots out of this one here. Will be able to get a nice injury there on that line elf. Already starting strong in the first round, but just the kicked lineman. But would have been nice to have him for the next half, because he will be kicking off to this Dwarven team in the second half pretty soon. Cream always rises to the top, and so does the scum. Oh yeah. You better believe that noise. Love that there's a wizard here. And that's just it, right? This elven teams can't help to bloat sometimes. And gonna try to get the 3-die block with the assist, and will be able to get it. And gonna take down the loner Longbeard there on the front line after the War Dancer just couldn't get anything going. Just a couple of pushies. War Dancers are going to make his way down. Will pick that ball up with the big time stat up catchers and move the ball up. Get the handoff. And there's going to be the 1-turn touchdown try, I believe. Yes, it is. Wood Elves going to score it quickly. And Drikk is going to play some defense against Jimmy ground and pound. And that is exactly what the Dwarven team had in mind when he kicked it off to this Wood Elf team. Just go ahead, make your little quick score, not a big deal. And now Jimmy's Dwarven team, lots of rounds here to score it by the end. And not only that, play lots of dirty plays. Should get lots of fouls off. Not only that, but get some hits off with the Murder Death Kill Squad. Mighty blows for those guys up in the front line, and the guardability for those guys as well. It's just so dangerous, and you better believe that they should get a few more injuries by the end of the game. But so far so good. 1 injury in just 1 turn of play here for this Dwarf team. Let's see how much more they're going to get here after this one. Get the ref. Look at that. Actually canceling out 2 of 2 kickoffs events. Actually canceling out the throw rock and now canceling out the get the ref. So Drikk's ass in the stadium has been working out for him absolutely, because throw rock and get the ref, very annoying for any Elven team, especially the Armor Value 7 Elven teams, because throw rock could absolutely kill your best guy straight out, or at least get him injured. And then of course get the ref, you don't ever want to give the other guy some bribes if you can help it, because they will lay the boot down on your elves that are just so happy to be lying down on the ground. And there's the blitz here, and gonna try to get down the lineman. And right here, gonna try to get that ball up. +1 in agility, blodge, +1 in movement allowance as well. That is a really great runner. I mean, one of the things that you talk about for the Dwarven team is the lack of speed, but man, that runner's fast. 7 movement allowance and the 4 agility. He cannot be stopped. And I mean, heck, I really feel like as a Dwarven coach, you just really need to get a great ball carrier, and suddenly it's like you feel that gust of wind in the back of your sails, really. Oh, no blodge. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're right about that. He doesn't have the block ability. Well, okay. No blush, but he's got the dodge ability. Nice little point out there. Runner is absolutely missing the black. And honestly, he's gotten so many skill ups, right? So many stat ups. I can't blame this runner for not getting black yet. But he's still definitely a very fast runner indeed. But of course the Wood Elves are going to play aggressive. Going to try to get to the backfield. Going to threaten that ball carrier. And lots of guys that can definitely make some real threats here. War Dancer definitely can do something about that. Runner does have that tackle ability on him. And heck, all he needs to do is just post up on him. Because he does have that diving tackle, shadowing, and even the sidestep to make things quite uncomfortable for that Dwarven runner. So gonna stay away from that man there. And gonna float along to the right side. Got alcohol, doesn't need it. He's a real dwarf. And we'll be able to get away the intervening catcher. Get him away. Get away from here. Man, oh man. Ugh. Long day of work coming in and then casting. Oh man. Whew. But don't worry guys. I'm gonna stay sharp guys. I'm staying sharp. Try to stay sharp. Let's see this Wood Elf team. Is he gonna make his move yet? That's the question. Dwarves are the ones here with that wizard ability, so I guess if anything, if the Wood Elves are able to stop this touchdown, he should still be able to have more chances at it because of that wizard. There's going to be the blitz. Don't dive in yet, but ooh, Squirrel Dude, he's going to go down to the injury. So one of those level 1 runners going to go out, and that's going to be the back side of the cage. And that is going to be the one with shadowing, sidestep with that diving tackle. Going to make things quite uncomfortable for that runner. So even if you blitz him, if you don't take him down, he will be quite menacing to deal with. Nice War Dancer gonna go and take up this little bit of a back spot here. Should get that one dive block down, but luckily War Dancer taking up the spot should be able to keep the Dwarves a little bit more contained. Nice little K over there. Definitely needed that one. But moreover, definitely needs to get down this War Dancer. And he does. We'll be able to get the 2-die block here. And we'll also be able to get the stun off. And that's going to be quite nice. More defender down dice. And these dice blocks have been quite nice for this Dwarven team. We'll be able to be free of all those Wood Elves right there touching up the cage. The Dwarves trying to get away from the tree. And of course, agility 2, 4+, not going to happen here, guy. And so the tree is going to get some more bashes off. But wow, speaking of bashes here, we'll get a defender down die. And of course, going to get another little bit of an injury on the armor value 9. So Dwarves are going down left and right. Wood Elves might actually have a real good shot now at the ball pretty soon, because one by one the Dwarves are kind of going out now. Stand firm, going to be able to stand firm and tall. And the War Dancer's not going to stay in there though. Not going to risk his bodily functions as of yet. Just wants to take down the Dwarves, stifle them for at least another round, make them turn back, and just get some 2-die blocks wherever he can get it. Get those loner hits as well. Defender stumbles, that's going to be pretty good here. And more armor value breaks, that's great. So definitely with all those armor value breaks and one of those Dwarves going out, Jimmy's definitely going to have to run back and quite possibly going to reform the cage here in the center. And that'll be just as well for this Wood Elf team. Lots of guys in range. It's going to be pretty tough for this Dwarf team to get past the midfield without a War Dancer, a threat of a War Dancer at least, from jumping into the cage, getting that blitz off, and maybe getting that ball out. And one other thing that he has to note is that now that the other runner is out to that little bit of an injury, then the War Dancer with strip ball is something he has to really think about. Can't relinquish it to somebody without sure hands unless it's going to be the next move going to score it. So blitzers not really going to be reliable ball carriers, and can't just throw it away as of yet. Oh, looks like, yes, the Wood Elf team, he's posting up right here, gonna get the guard right in on the +1 agility runner, but a 3-die block, gonna get 3 skulls, setting up for the blitz and not gonna get it. No blitz here after getting the lineman with guard on the ball carrier, and he will get hit for his troubles. Man, gonna get a little bit snuffled there because, man, that tree would have gotten that at least push. And boy, he was thinking, oh, 3-die block, I'm not gonna get 3 skulls, but will get skulled there. Ouch. And not only that, but also these dwarves, a few of these Wood Elves were base to base with them, and they're gonna get punched down for it. And now this guard lineman is going to go down to the stun as well. So no more guard for you. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 16. It's just too bad that happened. Just not every day, and it totally happened there. And with that line elf right here, I have to say that we would have seen a little bit of a fireworks show, and it would have been a really great time to get on top of that runner as well. So a little bit of a nuffling there, and boy, it's just chances right there. Wood Elf team absolutely would have had a 2-die block, 2-die blitz on that runner as well. But it's not over yet. What's he gonna do? Gonna dodge away, will leap in finally, and he will get the 1-die blitz. Gonna get a push, and with the reroll, just more pushes. Oh gosh, really would have loved to get a both down die, a defender down die, 50% chance to take him down, and then of course with the reroll, 75% chance afterwards, and could not get any of that madness. So Jimmy yet again kind of lucks out a little bit there. 75% chance to get that ball out, but none of that happens, and I suppose a injury will just have to sopper up these wounds, but man, won't get much more out of that one. That's a bit too bad there. Just a bit. War Dancer gonna go down. Had to tackle. Could have gotten that both down die. Defender stumbles. Defender down die. Oh man. Just too bad. Really needs this War Dancer to fall, and will be able to get the defender down die. And I do believe that the dwarves are gonna be able to at least get in range. Might have to get a little boot in on the War Dancer to probably ensure this touchdown try coming up. Likely gonna come from the level 1. But it appears no, that's not gonna be it. The War Dancer might still be able to get a blitz off here after the leap. So boom with the leap. Yeah, he's absolutely in range. So yeah, gonna get the catcher over there to give the support. Will be able to get the leap off and should be able to dodge away. Did fail it, but no problem. No tackle on that blitzer. 2-die blitz. Defender down die. Will get paid off this time. Ball's coming out, and Jimmy will be stopped by the Wood Elves for the time being. Needs to get another line elf over there to at least mark the ball, if not pick it up. But it appears that no, he won't try the ball pickup at this time. A little bit surprising there. Did actually have a line elf down here, so he could have actually picked the ball up, and after that thrown it to him or something like that after maybe a ball pickup. But Wood Elf's gonna play it a little bit more solid. Just gonna mark the ball up. and just wait for it. At this time, only the blitzer can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it looks like he's going to be short as well. So I think nobody here can make this touchdown. Just going to mark that ball right there. And I have to say, with that, why not? I think the Wood Elves may have at least tried for the throw. I don't know, but it is going to be good round of 8 anyways. And the other Wood Elf couldn't have made a touchdown anyway. So, marking the ball, not a bad deal after all. So now Drikk will go into half 1-0, and did stop Jimmy there for 7 turns. So I have to say that the Wood Elf team definitely is going to feel pretty confident about the way that he played at the full first half there, scoring it fairly quickly in 2 for these Wood Elf team and able to stop Jimmy for 7 rounds. That's definitely got to feel good here. Definitely. Hashtag kill the war dancer. Yeah. Hashtag elf dickery. What do you mean, scum? Well, we'll see here though. But the dwarves are going to be able to get that ball back in the second half. So we'll see if these elves are up to the task once again on defense to hold back these dwarves. Ooh, right. Both teams are going to lose a turn. That's going to be great for the Wood Elf team. Just needs to hold on yet again for 7 turns, and we have seen how well he has been able to hold for 7. But don't forget, Jimmy with that wizard could march down the pitch and, if anything, open things up and be able to zap down anyone who dares step foot in his realm. But yes, we'll be able to get a nice little injury there on the front line. Two-die block, and does have that defender stumbles, so we'll get a nice little hit there. 1, 2, and nearly 3. This one did go down, but no armor value break, but that one did go down to the KO. So just what, 4 elves, 5 elves on the pitch with the tree. Dwarves will definitely have a nicer option here by the end of the second half, so we are likely to see overtime, because once this tree takes root or something like that, then that's all they really need to worry about. Or do they? War dancers on the dance floor. You always have to worry about those 2 gentlemen. And just as you said before, I mean, he doesn't have blodge on his side there, and so no block, so susceptible to both down die, defender stumbles if he's got tackle, and then defender down die, of course. And so loads of things on the dice here that can make a real difference. We'll be able to get back there with the +1 in agility, man, and he's going to try to get the war dancer back there. Why not? Elf dickery indeed. Will be able to move down the pitch. GFI failed. Gonna re-roll that one, and likely is not gonna do another GFI there, but will get down and also pressure that ball carrier. Nobody back here for the ball security help. So these Wood Elves playing quite aggressively still with the lack of numbers. Definitely needs to do so. If he can go up 2-0 by the end, then by this point right here, then he will have a really good shot of winning the ball game. Ooh, dodge away, but thankfully we'll have that dodge free roll inherent for him, so gonna be able to get away just barely though. Just barely. Thankfully it's not gonna be the war dancer with shadowing and diving tackle as well, but nice hit, KO. That is perfect. One less Wood Elf on the pitch, and will make things a whole lot easier to deal with. You swear that these elves hang out with the slan? Yeah, I know. I don't know anything about the slan though. I don't know nothing about those guys. There's no Chaos Edition. Perhaps, maybe. But there's the leap, and there's the 2-die blitz. Yes, he's gonna get the defender stumbles and the both down die, so pretty good stuff. We'll be able to get that ball out, and oh goodness sakes, That ball is a great spot here for this Dwarven team. But +1 in agility, just 2+ dodges with a 2+ pickup. He's going to be able to get away. Yes, he will be able to. He's going to be able to just get away, and he's going to be able to get a mini punt off. Very nicely done. The Dwarves won't be able to catch up, and oh, this is definitely time. The Wizard is going to be forced right there. That's absolutely forced. Oh, even better yet, will be able to produce a big injury on that catcher. A very dangerous catcher indeed. And my goodness, really needs to take down this War Dancer. Not too many guys left on the pitch that can get to that ball, but one of them is this War Dancer. And of course, as noted, these Dwarves very slow on their feet. And so if they do not take this War Dancer down, and moreover, no injury, but thankfully, yes, he will be able to get the KO. So, oh boy, that ball is going to be safe-ish for the time being. But man alive, that was quite close, I have to say. A bit of a small problem, Houston, but no worries. We got you, Apollo 13. We got you. Man, gonna cause a small bit of drama there, but unfortunately, just the elves, they just ran out of elves there. They absolutely ran out of guys to play aggressive, and I do believe if there were more elves on the pitch, this would probably be a different game. But just what, 4 or 5 elves left and the tree? That's totally not enough, and went aggressive there by the end with just 2 of the elves there. Did get to the ball and almost got away with it. So now by the end here, Wood Elf team, just a couple of guys left on the pitch. Does still have the tree, but it is moot. You can't throw Wood Elves any longer. That's a little bit unfortunate. So there you go. Yeah, it's absolutely the right time to foul the Dancer, if anything. But I suppose at this point, you don't want to leave it to fate. Or does he? Blitzer will be able to make it down the pitch and scoop that ball up. And he's going to have to give it off to the other guy with the sure hands pretty soon. But there we go. KO now. Trying to get away from the sideline and wanting to blitz the guy quite possibly afterwards, but not going to be able to make the dodge. And he will fall down and he will hurt himself. So that's a little bit unfortunate there, but still does have the tree. He can totally stop him, guys. Can he stop these dwarves? And look, he's gonna stop these dwarves all by himself, and he will get the ball and he will turn it the other way. Oh, he still got the loner line elf. Still the loner line elf. X that. But the tree basically all by himself. Murder, death, kill. Well, has kind of lived up. Lots of KOs on the sideline, but just a few injuries. But definitely did enough to slow down this Wood Elf team. And that's exactly what you need to do against any Elven team. Get lots of injuries off so that you don't need to worry about the Elven BS, and absolutely be able to capitalize. And yes, guys, thanks so much for joining me. If you guys are watching out there, please hit that follow button. Definitely helps me out in the long run. Of course, you can definitely check me out on YouTube as well, where I will be posting some of the more fascinating and better Blood Bowl videos out there. But yes, if you want to catch all of my stream and every bit of Blood Bowl action, you can definitely follow along here. Also strategy and role-playing games on top of this Blood Bowl madness. Don't forget, guys, World Cup 2018 coming up. If your league is out there and they have not signed up for being part of the qualifiers for your guys to get in there, then you guys are missing out. But yes, this is going into overtime, so don't count out this Wood Elf team as of yet. If they get back the proper people in from the KO, then this Dwarven team might be in for a bit of trouble. That Wizard was forced there by the end to actually get that usage and get him down. Bear Skill Gaming, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you. But yes, the wizard's gonna be used, and so no more wizard for this Dwarven team, and I have to say that this could be all but over. Or is it even over? Look at this. Actually, I forgot about this. Round of 16. So will this Wood Elf team have enough in the tank for maybe a one-turn touchdown? No, he's got stand firm dwarves here. What am I thinking? Yeah, so no one-turn touchdown threat whatsoever. But yes, it is going to have to come down to the overtime coin toss now. And again, if the Wood Elves do get the ball back, as demonstrated in the first half, two-turn touchdowns, no problem. Dwarves absolutely cannot cover this whole pitch with their very short, stubby legs and their slow movement allowance. You better believe that noise, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. Nice little armor value break, but just a stun by the big feet or the big root bark. I don't know. The big tree trunks. Nice hit here, Stanford. More armor value breaks, but just gonna get a stun here. And we are gonna see a vanity pass. And I don't suspect that the Wood Elves, they're gonna throw it to the other team and get intercepted. And Jimmy's gonna be like, oh, thank you very much. That's actually gonna be a couple of SPP. Look at that. Gonna catch the ball on the 5+, but another KO, and it's gonna be another War Dancer as well. So now it is basically up to the coin toss. How is this overtime period gonna end? Will it be the Wood Elves or will it be the Dwarves? And I'm almost hoping that it's gonna be the Wood Elf team because it'll be a very flashy end to a very bashy game. But it appears that, oh, it is gonna be murder, death, kill. Why not? The Dwarven team. He's gonna have the favor, but now he's gonna have what, 6 elves and the tree. So as we've seen before, lots of elven aggression could get paid off. And of course, this overtime period brought to you by Cyanide. Focus home with first place. Champions Cup earns you 500 euros, 250 euros for the runner-up. Third and fourth place gets 100 euros to drown your sorrows in. That's alright, just get your mates to the pub and have a few drinks on this game, on Blood Bowl. Throw a rocket. I believe that is the third kickoff event that has been nullified by the Squig kiosk. So, pretty good stuff. And I have to say, if anything, this Wood Elf team really needs to get back there and just go all in at this point. No need to hold back. Definitely needs to get back there, get the blitz off, open up some type of hole for his guys to run on through, and then afterwards get to that ball, turn it the other way. He still has some threats there on the pitch, especially with those War Dancers. You're never really out of it, are you? But too bad, so sad. Going to be down his big catcher with the +1 agility, +1 in strength, and the +1 in movement allowance to his name. So too bad he doesn't have him to turn things around for the Wood Elf team. But still, with those War Dancers, they're both still very dangerous. And of course, Jimmy's going to take it nice and easy. Going to play strong, play solid. These Wood Elves definitely going to be very dangerous to deal with, even with just 6. You never know when you're playing against an Elven team. High movement allowance, high agility. You better watch out for these guys. But a both down die on that blitz really just wanted to open things up so that maybe his guys can just flood on through But after the both down die, gonna hang back and gonna try some riskier maneuvers instead with the catcher. And maybe trying to isolate here, cut the dwarves in half at this point, and make it to where the Wood Elf team only really needs to deal with these dwarves and not necessarily with these dwarves over here. So I like this little kind of small maneuver there by this catcher, cutting things off in half, isolating these 4 dwarves away from the rest of the guys and making it to where it's about even. But there you go, Jimmy, he's not going to stand for this. He's going to be like, you know what, I see what you're doing. Get that blitz off, take away the thing that's cutting away the communication between the lines. And not only that, get the mighty blow hit on the weaker on Value 7, open things up, connect the dots there. You cannot stand up against a very well-formed Dwarven offense. And that's definitely the strength here of this Dwarven team, especially once you get guard for all your long beards. You get them with guard, you get them cohesively working together as one unit, as you can see there. Unstoppable. But I'm quite sure the Wood Elves, they're going to have to make this try. And I see even Jimmy knows that the War Dancers are definitely going to be jumping in here pretty soon and making a play for the ball. There's just no other way around it. Wood Elves have to play aggressive at this point. Otherwise, he cannot afford to get grounded out here. He cannot allow this Dwarven team to just move up the pitch, get his cage going, and get the W pretty easily. So here's the 3+ leap. And to the 3+ landing. Yes, he will get through. 2-die block. Oh, but the skulls. And without any more rerolls, will KO himself for his troubles. And, of course, gonna be based up there. And so this War Dancer in danger. His face is in danger. Nay, his namesake. He is gonna get hit. Oh, just gonna be a push right now. But still going to be continue to be based up from this blitzer. But he doesn't have tackle, so now he has to kind of depend on the defender down die. Just the 30% on the die. 2-die block. Might want to think about just getting a whole bunch more assists on that War Dancer to get the 3-die block. But that will take quite a bit of Longbeards there. So I don't think that you want to devote that many guys to the task. But yes, like double skulls here, and yes, Jimmy is gonna be, well, he's reroll rich at this point, so he's gonna use it there. Not gonna get nuffled, but oh, speed of getting nuffled. Both down die. War Dancer, he's still up. So we are gonna see yet another War Dancer leap in try, and this is gonna be quite a sight to see. So I think, well, okay, looks like he's just gonna dodge away and get himself into slightly better position, and gonna maybe do the leap away try sometime else, but this is gonna be very difficult to pull out, even if the War Dancer jumps in there, and even if by some miracle the 2-red-die block works, and even if some miracle he's able to get the ball pickup. How is he gonna move the ball down the pitch? That's a lot of how you're gonna do this, Wood Elves. So this is just gonna have to come down to how much the Nuffle love ya, and anytime you have to ask yourself that question, Nuffle is definitely gonna probably answer not that much. WWED, what would Anarian do? Oh man, who knows? But 2-time World Cup champion, not World Cup, Champions Cup champion, wow, with the Wood Elves even. So you guys have said it before, oh, agility teams, they can't, it's hard for them to win, but we have seen it done quite a number of times here. And of course, the Wood Elves are just going to be making it interesting here. And we'll get a nice little KO. He's still got Mighty Blow on the side, so we'll be able to step on through and threaten that ball carrier. But 2-die block right there. 2-die blitz right here. Should be okay. Does get the defender stumbles, and we'll be able to knock him back. And so we'll be able to clear off that man. Both down die. That's going to be good enough. And the tree has taken root. So all of these dwarves are free and clear. And at this point, something has to happen. WWED. WWED. Indeed. You guys can catch more Blood Bowl action as I'll be back on Sunday, 12 o'clock Central Time in the States and 6 o'clock GMT, possibly 6:30. I'm going to say 6:30. 6:30 GMT, 12 o'clock, 12:30 Central Time for the States, guys. So I'll be back to cover all the rest of the round 2 action from Blood Bowl. So if you guys have time, check me out then. But until then, thanks again for joining me here. The Dwarves should be able to crush this Wood Elf team, barring anything. I mean, it's just over. Put that stun to the War Dancer. Should be able to trot on through, no problem. There's the other armor value break. So two turns moving up the pitch. Tree is rooted. Nobody can stop him at this point. It is absolutely GG. Absolutely. So again, guys, thanks for joining me. More Blood Bowl action Sunday. Definitely join me for that. Again, World Cup action is going to be starting up pretty soon. I should be one of the main casters as well for the main events. So you guys come out, check me on out there, guys, and you'll see me. One of the main broadcasters, I hope. I should be. I did ask if I was going to be one of them, and he said likely, but it's not set in stone yet, so I'm not going to be counting my chickens before they're hatched, but you guys can check me out. You guys can check me out. I'll be one of the main casters. And I don't know who the main broadcasters are going to be, though. But yes, definitely will be fun once again to be there to see all the action. And be there with my analytical prowess as well. Be able to zone in. Be able to see everything. And get that action to you guys right there. More color commentary by the Hooligan. Indeed. But it is going to be JimmyFantastic. Going to finish off the Drikk Assassins, the Xbox One Champions Cup champion. And a very good player at that, but will be murder, death, kill after all. But definitely these KOs is pretty much what saved Jimmy here from playing an awful game. And was able to keep those numbers down from the Wood Elf team. And because of that, the Wood Elves just could never really get anything threatening going on. They get a nice little try there by the end of the... What is it? By the end of the first half, or actually at the end of the second half, forced the Wizard out, and almost turned it around the other way. If Jimmy didn't have a Wizard there, then I believe that the Dwarven team would have absolutely have had a much more difficult time at winning. I'll say that much. But for right now, it is the Dwarves moving past. We'll face off against the winner between the Lizard Team Moneybags against the Elven Union of Fatian. So with that, guys, thanks again for joining me. I really appreciate you. Again, if you guys are able to, hit me up on Sunday. Hit me up on YouTube. Hit that follow button as well if you haven't already. And of course, if you have, thank you so much out there. Scum, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure seeing you out here, giving your own little color commentary and keeping the chat a bit lively for me. So thank you for that, for coming out. Always a pleasure. And to the rest of you guys, Beers, nice to see you. And all the rest of you, thank you so much. And I am out of here. gonna be playing some Pandemic tomorrow. So wish me luck. I'm in the month September, and every time I say I'm in month September, people snicker silently as I walk away. So we'll see. All right, guys, take care.